What is up, everybody? Daddyrooster 88 coming at you with the very first podcast. Hey, man, this is a long time coming. You don't even know. It took me so long to gather all this stuff and just to bring a quality recording. And I wanted to get the ball rolling on this. Without further ado, Daddyrooster 88. Got my boy over here, Markiooo. Check him out on Instagram.
Markiooo.1 on Instagram.
That's right. So, and in case you don't know, he comes out in a lot of the videos, football videos that I got, exposure. So, hey, that's down on the line. We got a new football season coming up. We got 10 games I'm going to record this year. Trying to make it to every single one. I'll be out on the sideline. And it's only going to get better, guys. Today's topic, I wanted to start out sharing a little bit about myself, my experience. And I wanted to tell you guys how I lost 70 pounds in just over a year. How's this valuable to you guys out there? Well, it's my personal experience. I wanted to share with you guys because it kind of ties in. It's actually become a really part of my life, a big part of it. And fitness wise, it's gonna carry over. So who knows? I might have some fitness videos later on. I do have some stuff on TikTok right now. If you want to check that out at Daddyrooster 88. Just to get on with it here, it all started out with for health reasons. So just about a year ago, going to the doctor just on regular checkup, he kind of mentioned, hey, I can see you're pre-diabetic. So I said, oh, shoot, really? And he said, yeah, what are you going to do about it? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't even think about that. I'm barely going to be, at that time I was 48. And I was like, you know what? I don't know. I got to think about it. A couple of weeks went by, ended up having something wrong with my leg. I kind of hit it on something, and I think I got an internal infection. Ended up getting sick with a big fever because of that. Things just started to snowball, so health wasn't looking too good at that time. So I took my doctor's advice, and I used that opportunity for the better and said, you know what? What could I do? What could I do to change my overall health? And I looked into keto, which my son had mentioned. One of my sons, my other son, and he had used it before. It's a diet. If you don't know, it's a low carb, like pretty much 25 grams of carbs per day. That's the strict version. I've heard there's 50 per day allowed, just as a guideline. Now, if you do that, you eliminate, as part of the process, sugar along with that. So for diabetics, man, it works wonders. So that's what I ended up doing, getting on this keto thing. They call it keto. You're in ketosis, which is a state where your body starts to look to fat for energy, and in the process you lose weight. So your body normally looks for carbohydrates, and this diet here eliminates pretty much all the carbohydrates. It's different, let me tell you, man. I used to do pretty much on the daily was get up, get my coffee and all that, and then go straight, head over to the store, get me some kind of a pastry or something like that, just to go along with the coffee. Bread was huge in my diet. That's a huge carbohydrate item right there. So I pretty much had to eliminate that, and along with that, the sugar. The bread contains lots of sugar. By eliminating that, just kill two birds with one stone. So basically, it's a high fat diet with you're allowed to eat cheese, meat, bacon, let's say egg, any kind of meat, pretty much. And what I have to do is look at the packages of things, try to keep the carb intake down for the day. I'm pretty strict with myself, so I was able to lose weight fast. I ended up losing 70 pounds in total. But in the beginning, the weight loss was just rolling. And then also combined with going to the gym. I always kind of went to the gym for most of my life. When I started seeing the results of the weight loss, it just motivated me more. And also, my son over here, he's been into fitness since he started. I got him started when he was like 12, 13. But he was always asking me, when are you going to work out? When are you going to, right?
Yeah, I had to motivate him myself. Shoot.
So, it just going along with that too, you're like thinking, and make you shoot, I want to make it. I want to make it to see my grandkids get married. I want to live longer. This was something I could do to help that. So, dude, I was all on board. And when I do something, I get into it. So, shoot, the pounds just start coming off. And the only thing I did do weight training, and I did do splits where it's back one day, arms another day, chest. But I always threw in 20 minutes of cardio, whether it be treadmill, something like that. Mostly treadmill, and I kept it down to a lower speed. Usually 3.0, I maxed out, maybe a little higher, and I added in some elevation. It's like 3.0, but yeah, it wasn't crazy cardio, but the pounds were coming off. So as long as my heart rate was up, over 100, I knew that it was grabbing the fat for fuel, not the carbs, because I didn't have any carbs in my body. Long story short, yeah, feeling good. No inflammation, no back pain anymore, knees.
Did you like what would you recommend? What kind of foods you would eat, like just to like maintain your calorie intake?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm at the point now where I am gonna start looking at calories. When you're doing keto, it's all about carbs, so you really don't look at calories. You try to stay under a certain percentage of carbs for the day. And what I found was, in my mind, if I said I'm gonna stick to 25, sometimes it came out less. So that's how I was able to lose fat fast. But the types of food was, like I said, in the morning, eggs every day. Eggs was key.
Big time.
And I supplement with some protein powder, but it was a low carb protein powder, so I wasn't like a weight gainer or anything like that. And I would use water, bacon, sausage, chorizo. It sounds bad, I know, and that's one thing that I do need to go back and do my blood tests again and make sure that cholesterol's in check, all that kind of stuff. That'll come here pretty soon, and I will keep you guys updated. I'm at the point now where it's a year. I've kind of plateaued for now with the weight training, man. I just noticed I'm not necessarily losing weight, but I'm changing the composition. So muscle weighs more than fat. So by me not losing weight, it's not entirely a bad thing. It's just changing what it looked like. So it worked for me. So if you want to try it, you're stuck in a spot where you need to lose some weight and you don't know what else to do. Maybe you're diabetic, like I was pre-diabetic, and you need something. Well, this cuts out the sugar. Sugar's a drug. I mean, that thing, you'd be surprised. I mean, sugar's in almost everything. So we really got to look at your labels. You really got to check your ingredients. Once you make it a habit and you make it a lifestyle, it could be sustainable, but you just gotta like just see the end result and then take it one day at a time. Some of the side effects with this would be energy. I know people were saying, typically what they do, like before a swimming meet or a wrestling match, or even like a football game, where they do like carb load.
Yeah, the pre-night just to get more energy for pretty much just to have that extra, like pump. Pretty much get that extra blood flow because that's what carbs does. It like
Yeah, it does it. It's I believe it's glycogen in
yeah,
the in your body uses that. It's kind of like sugar. Get energy off of that, and yeah, that was one of the things that I noticed here towards the end of the year was my energy level. My energy level was down, and I hear that's a direct result of that keto. I mean, a lot of people experience the same thing. And just to be honest, I was supplementing that with sugar-free energy drinks, which could be a bad thing if you get to the point where you're drinking so many per day. So I had to cut that out here recently. Just now, in the last, I want to say month, I've been introducing carbs back in, but very select carbs and a little bit. And I try to, if I do eat carb before I work out, so that way I can use it and it doesn't just sit there. I don't know. Have you ever ate when you get done eating, let's say after lunch or something, you feel so tired, right?
yeah. It's just like
I mean, yeah, that's like a direct result of the carb. I mean, the it's not always the best food that you eat. Kind of get this high, but then you get this crash. So now introducing a little bit of carbs, going back to what you said, yeah. Now I'm starting something that's a calorie count. So there's plenty of calorie calculators out there. What I figured out, if I stay 2,600, I think it was like 2,680 for the day, I can maintain my weight. And if I go a little bit under that, I can lose maybe a pound a week. So if I go over, well, I'm gonna gain. So now I could pretty much eat whatever I want as long as I stay under that calorie count. I just in the habit of looking for keto things that I still eat keto, and I kind of like it because I can pick what carbs I want to eat when I want to eat them, and then the rest of the time I know I'm doing good. So it's kind of like a little way to keep your sanity. And I'm taking it. This is the second year now, so we're gonna try this for a while and see how that goes. Anybody out there that's ever experienced this and has did a little switch up like I've been doing, some people call it dirty keto. Leave me a comment and let me know how it's going because I'm in that process right now. So it's been good. I just wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully you guys out there. And if I could help you out, you got a little question. I'm not an expert. I can share what I went through. And I do know for me, I did have results. And like I said, I lost 70 pounds. I feel good. I'm gonna turn 50 pretty soon, and I'm feeling in good shape. So if I give you guys a little bit of inspiration, that was my goal. So thanks for watching on this first episode here. I'm gonna bring you guys some more. This is just the first one. We're going to bring you some interesting topics here. I got Mr. Mark here today with me. Who knows? We might have some different people. And we might go over a whole different things. You know my channel. I got golf. I got high school football. I got a few other sports, barbecue, little do-it-yourself, fix-it. I like to share my experiences with you guys. Hopefully you guys can learn. I mean, that's what I do. I go to YouTube when I don't know what to do, but I also go when I want to be entertained. So hopefully I can entertain you, not bore you, and you guys could come back and watch another one and watch all my videos. So like and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for watching. Peace out.